So distilleries are actually, distillery consumes a lot of water, about 4 to 5 lakh liters per day. If I'm not wrong, I don't know. So I mean, consuming that amount of water, you're doing some innovation. You're trying to actually do something in that part also. Can you share actually what you're actually trying to do?
Actually, we are running the distillery here, and in the distillery, the effluent, which is called spent wash, it is very huge quantity and very difficult to treat. 1 liter of alcohol generates 8 to 10 liter of this effluent, a very huge quantity, and it needs also very huge quantity of water also. So water consumption is very high, and we thought that in near future, so this type of huge water quantity will not be available. So from right now itself, why should not we try to recycle the water, whatever we are getting from the outside sources. So we are having the evaporator for this spent wash concentration. During the evaporation, we get the condensate. That condensate is highly contaminated with the ammonia and other organic matters, high COD, high BOD. So we cannot directly use as for irrigation purpose or recycle in the distillery itself. So we have decided to treat this this condensate, and we have called technology providers. So there may be the enzymatic treatment, that means biological treatment, there may be the physical treatment, or there may be any nanotype of treatment. So all technology providers we have brought on a single platform, and we have asked them, we have to use this condensate in the distillery itself, and we will not take any drop of water from outside sources. So this is our requirement. So you have to give the technology to the industry. The industry is ready to accept it if it is proved. The industry is ready to pay for you, but you have to prove it. Then all the technology providers came here on the factory, and then there was a seminar for a full day, and everybody has presented their technology, and we have given all of them the opportunity to have a trial of everybody's technology. Okay. We have generated the results, and then we have made some suggestions also that your technology can treat the water, only 40% recycling is there, 50% recycling is there. Yes, it is a good thing that up to 40 to 50% we reach. It is not bad.
Right. Correct.
But still we have given them a task that you have to reach up to the 100%. And now all their R&Ds are working on that. And after say half an year or year, they will come to again the sugar industry, and definitely they will claim for 100% recycling. I am sure about that.
And you are also actually supporting innovation from new manufacturers, from the Indian manufacturers, I would say.
Yeah.
Indian manufacturers, Indian innovation, in case if they have anything new for the sugar industry, which can actually increase, which can increase the quality. Then actually you are inviting them, and you are actually making some kind of experiment. Can you share what kind of, how you came actually with this idea? Because nobody else in the would be actually ready to actually experiment inside the factory. And nobody calls for the new technology. What people generally do is actually, okay, if the technology is proven in the West or in the America, okay, bring that technology, let's try it for one season, and then it's only the proven technology that everybody is asking. But what you're doing is, okay, if no, the technology is not being used anywhere in the world, if it's an Indian manufacturer, Indian innovation, please come visit my factory. We'll give you a chance. If it's successful, then we'll pay for that.
Right.
So how you're doing it, sir, actually?
Actually, generally trained in sugar industry that if somebody comes with a new or innovative idea, the people firstly they ask that where you have supplied it, where you have taken a trial, and give the references. Then I will ask to them that whether it is suitable or not, and then only I will go for that. You see, if innovation is there or new product development is there, so somebody should come forward,
Right, correct.
to have a commercial trial. Otherwise, how that technology can be prospered in commercial level? So right from beginning, so I have a innovative mind. So whatever things I am doing in my personal life or in my organization, so immediately I used to do that same thing by different way. So when somebody comes and claims that this type of new equipment we have developed, new technology is there, then we ask for them for the detailed theories and all these things, and then we give the opportunity to them. But we take care that our plant should not be disturbed, and risk calculated risk should be there, because after all our plant is also commercial. But one important thing is that our management is always supporting this activity. Otherwise, myself, I cannot do anything, because I have to take the permission from the management, because they are the owners of the factory and they are putting their money for running the industry. But they believe that whatever decision he will take, that he will take care of that organization will be not in loss in anywhere. So they believe and they give permission, and this way we give the opportunity to the technology providers to have a trial. So here one unique plant is there, that ethanol generation from biomass.
Okay, biomass.
So we have installed this R&D plant along with the branch. And last 4 years, the ethanol from various biomasses is being manufactured here. The plant capacity is 3,000 liters per day. And different types of biomass we have tried, right from rice husk, bagasse from sugar cane, wheat straws, corn cobs, all these raw biomass materials we have tried here, and from uri biomass we have produced alcohol and finally ethanol. So this type of new plant, this is the new plant in India, and after that, seeing this technology and actually process, the oil manufacturing companies, first Indian oil company came forward, and Praj and they have discussed and they have visited this plant, and now on commercial level they are going to put a 1 lakh liter capacity ethanol plant at Panipat. So this type of different innovative ideas, we always support them, And as I told that enzyme is the biochemical product. So sugar industry always using the chemicals in sugar manufacturing or in distillery manufacturing. But nowadays eco-friendly product should be there. So we have started to take trials with the enzyme. We first used enzymes in sugar juices. Because sugar juices contains starch and dextran. They both are not desired in the juices because they create lot of problems in the processing. So we used the enzymes and taken trial and we got very good results. So we have one innovative idea that we are using the enzymes and we have stopped using all the chemicals in the further process. Only enzymes, and basic requirements are lime and sulfur. That lime and sulfur are unavoidable. But others, people are using so many chemicals in the process.
Okay.
Some viscosity reducer, some anti-scalant, some color detergent or color coagulant, settling agents. So different type of chemicals people are going to use. So we use the enzymes and the juices are so easily treatable and further processes are very smooth. There is no any viscosity and color of the sugar is also sparkling. The keeping quality of the sugar is also good. So this type of different innovations we try to use. And nowadays people, the sugar industry entered into the biotechnology also. Because this is the era of NTBT and our former president, he was telling that this is the era of information technology, IT, this BT, biotechnology, and LT, nanotechnology. So already in IT we are doing very well. Because in sugar factory also a lot of automations are there. And in case of BT, this biotechnology, by the way of using this enzyme, now sugar industry entered into the biotechnology. Now left with the nanotechnology. I think in coming future definitely the sugar industry or we enter into the nanotechnology also.
So can you tell us about your upbringing, where you were born, about yourself?
Actually, my family background, that means you can see. Actually, I am from very poor family, having no land and even no house also. So, small hut type house that was there. And my father was expired at the age of my 11 years. So my mother, she was nourished us. We are 3 brothers and 1 sister. She is illiterate. Still, I surprised that how she had educated us. So I always ask her that how you are, because all we 3 brothers are highly educated. So she only done one job, that she had never stopped us to getting education. She always supported all brothers that you go on taking the education. And then we started my education in a very rural area. At that time, in a single classroom, three classes were there, first, second and third, and one teacher and three classes and one single classroom. In such a situation, in primary level, I was a very ordinary student, and sometimes I get failed in some subjects also. But then I come across my one teacher. His name is Jende Guruji. So he observed that he is from a poor family and he is not doing well also, but his future should be bright. Then he had started to take my tuition for me only one student, and he was calling me to his home and taking tuitions for the maths. And finally, within 1 year, I became expert in the math. And in the 7th standard, first time I came first in the 7th class. And then, actually, whenever my father is expired, then I got a shock. And then, you say, in early age I got the maturity. And I realized that now I am the person to take care of my family, because I am eldest. Then very sincerely I started studies. And further, in SSC, in graduation, everywhere I got the first rank. And then due to, for the education of my brothers and sisters, I have stopped the education after this graduation, and I decided to work. Whatever job I will get, I will accept it. And I got first job as a high school teacher. Then in the same day I got the appointment letter from the sugar factory as a lab chemist. Then I had a question to which should I join. Then I joined this sugar industry. Accidentally, you can say. But after that, I worked as a lab chemist, and then I got married. And after, but I was always thinking that I should not stop my education here. So I have decided to to get an admission in the National Sugar Institute, Kanpur. So I appeared for the test. The first time I failed and returned to the back to home. Still I decided that I should not quit it out. So again I have prepared it, and after marriage I appeared to the test and I was selected there. So at that time the procedure was that after the selection you cannot come to the home, but you have to continue your classes there, and only after 6 months you can return to the home. But because of the experience of first time, I was not so confident that I can be selected. So I had not taken my fees to get the admission, and I got selected in the NSI, but I have no money to pay the fees. And at those years, that means in 1980, so facilities like money transferring were not there. Then Mr. Naik, he is from Sri Lanka, and we got introduced due to same district only. Earlier we were not knowing each other, but as he was from Ahmednagar district, then we came close for those 4 or 5 days during the test period. So he was not selected. Then I requested him that you are not selected, you are going back to home with your money, and I am selected but I have not money to pay the fees. Then I requested and he agreed, and he given his fee, that money, and I have deposited in as a fees and taken the admission, and then I got a scholarship also there. So one day came that nobody was earning in our family because I am eldest and I am doing the education. So my brothers are learning, taking education. So one day came that I have got a lot of scholarships and I am sending the money to my family also, apart from my expenses at the Kanpur. So then I returned to my original factory, rejoined, and then a lot of appointments are coming because at that time that National Sugar Institute was the unique institute in Asia giving the sugar technology education. So whenever I pass this education, then from other factories offers will coming. Then because of family background, I have to. I was thinking that only I should not be take higher education and go for a higher post, but whole my family should be uplifted.
Right.
Then I stayed in my home factory and given education to my brothers and sisters, and they are also well qualified. And after completion of their education and their marriages, then I decided to now go change the factory. Then I have changed a lot of factories and done a lot of work, research oriented work, published a lot of papers, and I am also working in various associations also on the responsible posts. And while doing this also, I never compromised with my work or my responsibility in the sugar factory. Always I perform up to the satisfaction of the management.
So before 20 years actually, how you actually came in contact with the founder of this present factory, SHREENATH MHASKOba sugar factory, and how you all actually thought that okay, that we together, we as a team, we were to work it, and for all the technical aspects, you were the only person actually. So can you tell us more about the founder of this institute actually, this sugar factory?
Actually, before coming to this organization, I was working as a C.E.O, but organization was different. And this chairman, Honorable Pandurang Raut and his team, they had decided to have a sugar factory. And they were having this 34 acres land, and they have published one advertise for the chief executive. So earlier our chairman, he was doing the business of electric motor rewinding, and I was working in the Srigonda sugar factory in the Ahmednagar district. So he was coming there for the job of electrical motor rewinding. So we know each other, and after the publishing the advertisement, some of my friends in the Pune who were settled in Pune, they were advising me to response to that advertisement and submit the application. But I was not thinking to give the application or send the application, but repeatedly my friends forcing me to send the application, and I finally applied, and they have called me for the interview. My friends, he will be with you in a worse condition also, in adverse condition also. So in such a situation, the other person will not be suitable for you. Then he realized that we have to generate this plan from zero level. So he will be the proper person, and out of 4 or 5 candidates, and they selected me. The chairman directly given a second me, and now you can join immediately. Like this he told me. But at those times, the management had management was also in a difficult financial position, but they have a strong willpower, and I had also a strong willpower. But they given me a proposal that some of your salary can be kept aside, and that can be paid after the commissioning of the plan. And immediately I have given my consent, because my requirements are very less requirements, because I am from ordinary family, and my day-to-day requirements are very few requirements, and I can do with that certain money. So I did that one. So they got help in those periods also, financial help. And then we have started this activity on the side, and chairman, he actually, his education, though his education is less, but his common sense and grasping power is very high. And fortunately, our frequency is matched, and because of this fine tuning, the organization is progressed up to this level.